though, they found broken, hollow-eyed men who had lost everything. Out of the 1,195 men who had been on board, only 316 were pulled alive from the water. The discovery of the wreckage in 2017 by Paul Allen's expedition provided a somber, high-definition look at the final resting place of these heroes. The ROV footage is breathtakingly clear, showing the ship's heavy guns still pointing toward the horizon and personal items scattered across the silted decks. We see boots, mess kits, and pieces of equipment that haven't been touched since 1945. These are not just artifacts, they are reminders that these were real people, teenagers, young fathers, and seasoned sailors. The ship remains remarkably intact at the bottom of the sea, preserved by the cold and the dark, acting as a silent witness to the bravery of those who stayed at their posts until the end. The tragedy of the Indianapolis did not end with the rescue. Seeking to protect its own reputation, the Navy sought a scapegoat and court-martialed Captain Charles McVay III. He was the only captain in United States history to be court-martialed for losing a ship in wartime. Despite the fact that the Japanese commander, Hashimoto, testified that the ship was doomed regardless of its path, the Navy blamed McVay for failing to zigzag. McVay survived the sinking and the sharks, but he could not survive the weight of the blame. He carried the guilt, fueled by years of hateful letters from grieving families, until he took his own life in 1968. It took over 50 years, the tireless efforts of his surviving crew, and a research project by a 12-year-old schoolboy to finally clear his name and restore his honor posthumously. As we look at the images of the USS Indianapolis today, we see more than just rusted steel. We see a sacred memorial. It stands as a monument to the 879 sailors who gave their lives in the service of their country. Their courage in the face of impossible odds and the most terrifying conditions imaginable serves as a haunting reminder of the true cost of war. They are gone, resting in the deep blue silence of the Pacific, but through these images and the retelling of their sacrifice, their legacy will never be forgotten. They are finally at peace, but their story will forever echo through the halls of history, reminding us of the price of duty and the resilience of the human spirit.